Okay, let's get started. I'm LW, and this is the Latchbar workout. We are working out on cardio and also abs. That's right. So, let's get started with our 10-set, 3-step workout. 60 seconds jogging in place, 25 sit-ups, 25 crunches. Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself here. We're getting ready to do 60 seconds, jogging in place. So let me set my timer so I can track what I'm doing. I have my clipboard on the floor here. I have my clock on the wall with a second hand. Let's get started, 60 seconds, jogging in place. Let's burn some calories. Can't do 60 seconds? Do 30 seconds. 30 seconds, good too. Just do something. Let's get started. Let's do what needs to be done so that we can burn calories and lose some weight. That's the name of the game. I know you want to lose some weight, so let's hit those areas that are more positive. Get yourself one of these sauna jackets to help you really, really effectively perspire. I know that's a bad word, to perspire, but you need to perspire in order to lose weight. If you're going to exercise, if you're not perspiring, you're not exercising hard enough. Let me put it like that, because you can lose weight without perspiring. Your weight loss usually is determined by the amount of food that we consume. So if you consume more than what you should, you will not lose weight. In fact, you will gain weight. And that is the state that most of us are in. We gain weight because we have to modify our behavior. That means modify our eating behavior. How about that? 25 sit-ups. There we go. And now 25 crunches. I'll make it nice and simple. Doesn't matter how hard you work out, your weight will never change if you do not change your eating habits. That's the bottom line. So don't let anyone tell you that you can lose weight and continue to be out of control when you eat. We need to get control of what we're doing while we're eating, and you'll be surprised. It'll go a long, long way. Be careful of what you eat. Don't eat a lot of foods that are non-nutritional and only fattening. Foods that contain high content carbohydrates, what is that? Fructose, corn syrup, high contents of salt, cholesterol. These are foods that you should be careful with. And a number of foods contain these items. They stated on the ingredient label. That's right. So we need to be more conscientious while we eat. 60 seconds, jogging in place. You ever hear the term eating yourself to death? Well, look at it this way. When you overeat and you gain a lot of pounds, it triggers a lot of bad healthy situations. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, high A1C, resulting in diabetic. So all of these things that we get from eating, overeating, and gaining a lot of weight, we have control of. Here we go. 25 sit-ups. We are, of course, using the Latchbar. This is called a basic Latchbar. And we are applying the Latchbar sit-up method, where it entails holding on to the set of straps with the hand grips so that you can assist your abdomen in conducting the sit-up or the crunch. Make sure you use your abdomen, because otherwise you're going to wear your arms out. So the idea of it is to strengthen your arms and your abs at the same time. So let's talk about our poor eating habits and how your body handles the food that it processes. You see, you have to remember, being young, your food burns a little faster than what it does being an adult. You are more active when you were kids back in the day. Today you have a lot more problems with children being active. There's a lot of challenges in the world, so you have to be more on top of what your kids are doing. Because kids misbehave and they're influenced by other kids. So you have to know what your child is doing. They're not out in front of your house playing football or down the street playing basketball. A lot of them are sitting on the sofa or sitting in a chair with a video game in their hand. And the only reason that they stop is to have something to eat, or to have something to snack on, or to drink. Those are different challenges today versus yesterday. So children are not burning calories as we did as I were a kid. Back in the day, there were no video games. A lot of us didn't even have a television, let alone a video game. So we were more creative in going out and playing. That doesn't happen today. Let's do 25 sit-ups. Often, you will need to engage with your children to influence them to participate in playing some type of game. And you know, it doesn't have to be outdoors, it can be indoors if you have the room. If you're exercising, you don't need a lot of room. So you can jog in place with your children. You can work out with your children. If you have a basketball hoop, if you have a ping pong table, you can work out with your children. But don't let your children just sit there and play video games and eat and snack and things like that. Yes, they're at home and you can pay attention to what they're doing, but influence them to do other things. Children need to be active, and so do adults. Adults need to exercise just as well, because now that you don't do anything, or you do less than you ever did in your life, Joe Pounds is coming to get you. So the excess food that you eat is going to turn into fat. Yes. 5 pounds a year is the average weight gain. 10 years, that's 50 pounds. That's right. That's an easy figure. That's from going to transition from your childhood to now you're an adult, and look what's happened. Inactivity slows your metabolism down. Age slows your metabolism down. So you have to be more conscientious of what you eat and how much of it you eat. Your body is the most perfect refining system ever made. And man did not make it. That's right. Man makes machinery that you can speed up and slow down with the control of a dial. You can't speed and slow up your metabolism with a dial. You have to control it by what you do. So you can't eat with your eyes, because that's what's going to continue to get you in more trouble. And you all know what I mean by eating with your eyes. When we eat with our eyes, we fill our plate up with more than what our body needs nutritionally. So as a result of that, our body interprets the food that you eat that you don't need. It doesn't recognize it as nutrition. It recognizes it as fat. Because effectively, you have overeaten. Sorry about that. We want to make sure that we account for. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to do a thing. I'm going to leave it as it is. That was set number 4. We're going to set number 5. So, let's get started. Keep in mind, your body can only process so much food at a time. Don't overeat. And don't eat and drink sugary beverages. Alcohol is included. All of these things are very fattening. I don't have to mention beer. We all know beer is very fattening. So, if you drink these things in moderation. Don't drink them every day. You'll be wearing it, and everyone else will be looking at it. It doesn't look good. So don't think that it does. So start eating portions that are nutrition. Don't eat with your eyes, as we all have done throughout the years. Because anything that looks good, we put more of it on our plate. Not necessarily do we need that amount, because what we do is we put more of that on our plate and we keep the same amount of everything else instead of decreasing the amount of something else when you apply more for something that you like. We all do it because we can't yield to the temptation. That's what it is. We're not disciplined when it comes to eating. And discipline goes along with a lot of things. And eating is one of the biggest. We have to discipline ourselves so we don't kill ourselves eating. 25 sit-ups. You don't have to accept being overweight. I was told by someone, you should expect these things as we age. No, that's not true. You have control of how you age. And you need to take control of that. Yes, we need to take control of that way of thinking. Because if you think that you're supposed to age and not feel good, something's wrong with that way of thinking. Because having high blood pressure, high cholesterol, these things put your health and your life in danger. You have to know that. So you need to do something about it. You have loved ones that care about you. Don't let yourself go like that. Especially when mostly all you have to do, stop eating so damn much. I'm sorry. That's the key. Then you can exercise. Your exercising will be more effective. And remember, exercising strengthens your body. So if you just lose weight without exercising, you're still going to be the same weak person. So you can do something about it if you really want to help yourself. And it doesn't take much. But you have to work at it just like anything else. These resistance bands that you see all behind me and all around, they are very effective. And they're better for your muscles and joints, and especially as you age. Don't take my word for it, though. Ask any doctor, any physical fitness instructor. They all know. I understand that most people resist using resistance bands because they've been working out with weights all their life. Well, weights for the most part are good for you when you're building your body, when you're a teenager, when you're in your early 20s, maybe up to 30, 35, and 40. But some of us, it comes earlier. You need to stop because you're continuing to injure yourself using something that just isn't good for you. And a lot of that extra weight that you put on during those younger days that made it difficult for your body to actually function properly, you didn't realize it at that time. That old heart is also a muscle. That heart is programmed and it knows what size you are, so that if you are oversized, that means your heart is going to have to work harder. So as you age, a lot of that weight that you put on, you'll have to try and take it off. All that alcohol consumption, it's doing you more harm than good. Getting together with your boys or with your gals, or whatever be the case, going out and drinking till you're freaking drunk makes no sense. And it's also going to affect you as you get older. It's going to help your health deteriorate. That's what alcohol does. That's another thing that I'm not sure who it's for. But I know one thing, that if you drink it, you need to be in a safe place. And that's not behind the steering wheel. Someone else that has not been drinking should be driving. Look at all the driving impaired and drunk driving has impacted many, many people's lives. You can't tell me that stuff is good for you. So as you age, you find out that it also impacts your health, your organs, and could be to the point of no return. So if you are a drinker, you like it that much, see how much you like it down the road when your health starts to fail. And it's going to happen. So, let's be conscientious about drinking also. It's very, very unhealthy. I've drank my share. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not trying to be a hypocrite. I'm trying to let you know it's just not good for you. And I've had my share enough to know. That is right. Take it from a person that's over 70 years old. That's right. You see me working out? This is what we should be doing. Exercise. Makes you feel really good. You'll be able to get up out of your chair a lot easier. You'll be able to walk around a lot easier. You'll be able to climb stairs a lot easier. You'll be able to play with your grandchildren or your children better. You'll be able to go shopping in the grocery store, walk around with that shopping cart better. All of these things come into play. Sound familiar? I'm going to tell you another thing. When you eat, if you feel like going to sleep after you've eaten, you have eaten too much. That's one way of judging how much food you've eaten or need to eat. Your body will tell you when it's satisfied. We need to adhere what our body tells us, that you're satisfied, and that's the portion you should be eating. And sometimes that means you might have half a plate of food still remaining, and we still continue to eat it all up. Your stomach's going to take it, but it's not going to be nice. Sooner or later, it's going to start showing you you've eaten too much too. Overeating also can result in a hiatal hernia. If you don't know what that is, look it up. And they will tell you the causes of it. All of this information is available, and that's why I'm familiar with it. Anything that I say, you can Google. Google the information. Verify it. You'll see for yourself. So, don't wait until the doctor tells you that you need to exercise or you need to lose weight. That should be within your control. You should be able to tell whether or not you're overweight or not. You can always do something about it if you have the discipline. Don't wait until it's too late and say, I got this or I got that, and be satisfied with it. Certain things you can do something about. We can't do anything about terminal illnesses. We all know that. We can just hope and pray that you are not succumbed by something like that, whatever it is. But little things like blood pressure, it's not so little, by the way, cholesterol, you can do something about it. This even helps your arthritis. I have a body full of arthritis. I've had both of my hips replaced due to me having arthritis. Look at me. You can do it. But you have to put your mind to it, and you have to be disciplined enough to get it done. When you look at that scale and you see that you're getting results, when you look at that blood pressure monitor and you see that you are well within the ranges of what you should be. When you get back your blood pressure results or your blood results, and your doctor tells you that you are within the cholesterol ranges, and your A1C is either maintaining or it's dropping below pre-diabetic, like 5.9, something like that. Yeah, how about that? You can attain these numbers if you work at it. If you don't work at it, it's not going to happen. Just like anything else, if you want to pass the test, you had to study for it. It's not going to just come to you naturally. And health doesn't either. Let's do 25 sit-ups. Followed up, 25 crunches. Alrighty, we have just completed set number 8. Yeah, set number 8. It's wonderful. Moving right along, just as we should. Yeah, good workout. Getting good results. And that's what you want to get. Get yourself moving so that you can get some good results too. Never count yourself out. The human body and mind is much stronger than you think. Give yourself a chance. Make it happen. The Latchbar is available on Shopify and on my website. Doesn't cost you very much. $20 for the Latchbar. And with the Latchbar assembly, with a double strap assembly or a single strap assembly, $35 for a single strap and $50 for a double strap. You'll get a second set straps with hand grips so that you don't have to keep adjusting them. Yeah, that's what you need. Then all you need is some motivation. Turn the music on so that it gets you in the mood. Music does wonders. It'll get you motivated. It'll make you feel good while you're working out. After all, working out is fun in itself. Like I said, especially when you're receiving the results that you set out to attain. And you can do it just as well as I. Put your mind to it and do it. That's right. 25 sit-ups and 25 crunches. Now, at the age I am, I never thought I'd be able to do this either. That's how I know you can do this. Oh yes, how about that? Set number 9 completed. Back to my feet so we can get started on step number 1, set number 10. We are rocking and rolling this morning. That's right. Let me wait until my second hand gets set, because I'm all set. Here we go. 60 seconds. Jogging in place. Let's get this last set done. You can do it. Just put your mind to it. You can do it. Never count yourself out. I see that old guy doing this. I can do that. That's what you should be saying. All of you. That's right. I'm not ashamed to say it. I'll say it for you. Let's improve your health. Young and old. Like I said, there's a lot of young people that need to work out. They're obese too, because they've been sitting around doing nothing. And that's at a young age. I can understand the older generation being out of shape. There is no excuse for the younger generation being out of shape. Unless you were poisoned by all the electronic industry that's keeping you from having good health. Because it's going to attack you sooner. And let's not forget about all the foods that we eat, that we consume. The animals were treated with steroids. So you have to also remember that too, in case you don't know. Let's do 25 sit-ups. Set number 10, step number 2. Last step in the last set, 25 crunches. There you go. 25 crunches. And the Latchbar daily workout is complete. Those of you that have observed, I hope that I was influential in one way or another, positively. And hopefully, it'll motivate you to do what you also need to do. And that's get busy. Because your health is important, not only to you, but to your loved ones as well. So you should take advantage of working out and attaining good health. This is the Latchbar. The Latchbar is available on Shopify and also on the Latchbar website, www.lw500products.net. Visit the website. You'll be amazed of how comparable your prices will be. Much better than what you think. And the equipment is very effective, very durable. So you do have a secure website if you'd like to visit. And thank you all for participating and viewing my daily workout. Hopefully at one point you'll be influenced enough that you will also join in and start helping yourself. That's what it's all about. Thank you very much and have a great day.